This day, it's time for me to give y'all a lesson. I spoke about this a lot of times about slavery, about everything in your life, what you've been told, how you was raised was a lie. I said if you went to sleep and you woke up tomorrow and you found out that everything you was taught was a lie, how would you feel? It was for you to go on a journey and test everything. Science is lies. History is lies. All the things that you are dealing with is lies. And there's no truth in them. See, the thing is, human beings will make things a fact because they operate off the things that they can see. But they also make things a fact about the things they cannot see. See, information is not hard to get if you use your brain and understand what these images are telling you. See, a lot of people sit around and they play this game trying to find out by reading all these magazines, these books. But you gotta understand, everything has a start. So if you've been lied to from the beginning, all you're doing is rewriting lies all over again. See, this is how you came with relationship issues and about being the man and she being the woman, and this is how you got to this point. So my thing is to test you. Challenge everything. Everything that you've been taught. Challenge it all. And you'll find the facts by challenging it. This is what the Father said. Come out of her. See, you want to adapt to a system. A system that you keep this system alive. When the system is drowning, you still want to keep it alive. This is the problem. That y'all are not tired of being beaten mentally. And it's taking a physical toll on you all. And you don't even see who's driving the car because you want to stay in the car in the passenger seat. All I hear people talking about is wealth, money. Money is an image. It do not walk or talk, but this you give so much energy to it that it keeps circulating into these systems. Now you're going with a thing called Bitcoin. The same people in the Middle East is gaining all this money off you because you follow all trends. See, this is the problem. Y'all believe so much in falsehood. This is why you say, do not eat from the tree of good and evil. Knowing these things will bring forth lust. We're never supposed to eat from the vine between a woman's leg, or she never supposed to eat from between our legs neither. See, we became individuals like this because whom crossed us and took over made us hormonal and didn't make us lovers no more. We became whoremongers, that we look at everything as meat. This is why I tell you that everything you was taught was a lie. When you go through the school from the first or kindergarten to the 12th, what did you learn? Tell me, what did you use? Tell me, how much did you progress? See, progression has nothing to do with money. It has something to do with information. But listen, from 1900s all the way up to 1999, what did the United States accomplish, or the world? I'll wait. You go and find out about the planes, the cars. I think they went backwards because they started off with metal and then they wind up with weak liquids, which is uh, aluminum right now. And most of y'all spending more money on the weak product that cannot withstand the fire that's flowing around in the system. See, water and fire flows in the system, coolant as you call it. And it's the same with the human system today. Water and heat. One thing about us, we don't see what's really going on until it's right there in front of our face. We have to wait for it. But no, you don't have to wait. I'm going to fix this plate for you so you can eat it, digest it, go out and chase it. So once you chase it, you're going to find out the truth. And you're going to come back and say the same thing I've been telling you. They've been lying to you from the day you were born with your mother, your father, your grandmother, all of them before then. It was no slavery. They showed you these movies to kill your psyche, to make you get further and further away from the Creator, and then you would believe that the Creator never had no dealings with you. This is how you became atheist, because all the things that happened to you, you say, where was God? He did not help us. But you didn't understand that you was going along with the system. See, the program is the six. And everybody is following these systems. So now the system is falling. But y'all keep lifting the system right back up. See, energy flows in this world. The world is alive and we are moving energy in it. And a lot of people, when they speak in the Bible or the Quran or Judaism, they know that they know about energy, and they know it's not a religion. This is the false things that they have given us. The reason why they made it religion, because to divide and conquer and to control each and every individual. What I'm trying to explain to you is the truth behind all these methods. And then you have these so-called Egyptian scholars. Don't listen to none of them dummies. Because even the people in Egypt cannot tell you nothing about Egypt. They keep flying over to Egypt, looking at a wall, letting people talk to them about different things. And when they go into these scholars that did research, all of it's a lie. Because they research, you can burn it too. That's why these people behind the scenes allow them to keep pushing the narrative. All they're doing is playing games with you about the horse and the rest of them. They're playing these games with you. They've been doing it for a long time. Making you be enemies of self. Where you cannot see yourself. Even when you look in the mirror for quite some time, you will avoid yourself in the mirror. You will not look as long as you used to look. Because, you know why? The world is disappearing. I'll give you something. In the bottom of the platform that we humans exist at, where we walk about, the lands we touch now today, what is over our head? Wind. Okay, every time you see a brother or sister, they take their last breath, where do it go? You were taught, your grandmother always told you they went up into heaven. But in the state, she is right, because heaven what we believe is up. All it did, the air rose up into the air. This is what the wind blows on us right here. It is our spirit that we feel every day. Is it conscious? No. See, this is how people do this voodoo and all these other things. They pull from the air, the spirit. See, we have a ram right over top of our heads that we cannot see. And people pull for these things, trying to hurt other people, which they never supposed to do. See, they do the wrong things because they found out certain things they know, but they don't really know what they're really doing. See, that's why when you read the Bible or any other of the books, they're all leading you to spirit. And some of these people is on this platform. It is like the Matrix, right? I'm Neo. That is my nickname. But in the Matrix, what happens? These soldiers keep chasing out the Neo and his crew, right? Now notice, Neo is in the world to make the change. To twist everything, every turn back to its rightful owner. To make it still where the physical and the mental can slow down and both find itself in darkness. What you don't understand is when you watch the movie The Matrix, that Neo was the one. All they was telling you in the movie that God had sent the one in the world to save you. See, they want you to believe that there's no creator, but you can't even show the beginning of creation. None of you could. You want to say that man and woman had sex and kept on creating baby after baby after baby. That's foolishness. Let me tell you something. Some of the birds that you see do not exist, what did not exist in history that you see today. Some of the dogs you see did not exist that you see in history today. Some of the cats that you see did not exist that you see in the world today. It is a lot of things that you see today did not exist. So where did they come from? I keep telling you, they have so many things watching you, keeping tabs on the people of God. They trying to find out what are you doing every day, day by day. You've been in surveillance from the time you was born and put in these positions that you're in right now. You had to struggle majority of your life. Every time you came with one chicken bone, they had to take that away and see how you're going to react to it. Are you going to remember who you are and stand tall? See, a lot of us fell from the positions. But the Father knew that some of us will stand tall. It is understandable. The Father said, 5 has fallen. 5 has heard the call. He didn't say that the other 5 wouldn't hear the call later on. He told you this. See, this book is a remedy of nothing but numbers. And the clips that they got, giving you the birth, the date of Christ, and the time. But y'all will be, your brains will be wiped out at this time because you'll be looking for someone else to pop the sky open and wouldn't recognize Christ even when he's standing beside you, because he looked just like you, one of you, and moved just like you. Remember, he had to come back and sin. Some of the books you have read, you have heard certain things that Christ has done. But y'all don't want to believe this. See, the Father sent someone to save you several times. The historians say they can't find Paul. They can't find none of these people. Because at the time these things was written, a lot of these names did not exist. Y'all should know that by now. If John going to introduce you to Christ, then how could he exist back in them days? I'll wait. Y'all have a lot of teachings, but y'all don't understand the millennium is in there one time. And there's no such thing as a Christian. It was made up for the so-called people that came and invaded this land, shipped some of y'all out, kept some of y'all, spread it. Some of y'all went to Portugal and everything from this land. Yes. Jamaica was born. Yes. See, if you go back in the time when the Japanese was enslaved on this land, you will find out that you were not the only ones slave. And what a slave was at this time, he worked hard for his rations. These people could not whoop a human being, and a human being would not fight. Don't ever believe that. That was taught so you wouldn't rebel ever again. I understand the lies that they told you. Some of your people that look just like you made sure you believed these lies, had you marching, looking stupid. But marching ain't none. All y'all doing is rituals. These people been having y'all doing rituals against y'allself for so long, and y'all never paid attention. Y'all just stayed asleep, went along with the program. Yeah, I'm going in there to fight for my people, and nothing has changed. Because they have barricades how they send to you. And on all these holidays that they give you, it is always rituals going on. Because certain people, they leave, they want to steal the soul of that person, try to trap the spirit. They've been doing this for a long time. And they are amazed at the black man's penis. And they love the way the black man is always shaped. The curves of the black woman they did not care about, because these were lustful creatures. They were people that looked at a man as an object and wanted to sleep with a man instead of a woman. See, these things has rubbed on our nation of people. It was wicked and not understandable at one time in our nation. But as you take people and you start to abuse them out of this wickedness, this segregation as they played it before, because they orchestrated segregation. History always repeats itself. What happened in the past always shows up in the future. The Father told you this. But you think that these people drug you with a rope, whooped you, does not turn a story. All these other people, these people created these stories. None of my people ever spoke about none of these people. You can tell other black people they did this in history, but I'm going to tell you that's horse manure. Don't believe everything that they tell you, Because some of your people are putting you in a mousetrap too. If the lower self, let me tell you something. If black people was first, right? That's the higher self. The lower self can never conquer the higher self. Don't be foolish. The higher will still be in control, putting the lower to put other people that look like him under control. You understand what I'm saying? If you don't, rewind it and you'll get the message. See, the world do not show the truth. The world has took you far and far and far away from the Creator. Because the Creator made us and we create just as well. Through energy. He gave us everything. What we do, we destroyed it. And now we looking down on people because they don't have what you call wealth. You know what wealth was when your Bible speaks about it? Who had the most cattle? Not money. It was cattle. Because that is wealth. If you have a food shortage, can you buy any food? Where did the money go? Come on, it's common sense. Whoever got the food has the power. It has always been this way here on earth once you first took your first taste. But y'all so dumb. Y'all think material things is wealth. Or the money, this capital that they gave you. And y'all see it on YouTube sometimes. When a nation is falling and they throw the money all in the street, you see it flying and they burning it, campfires and stuff like that. The money is not no good no more. And then you think the American dollar will not do the same? That's why they made the trade markets. Because if everybody cut America off, right? They stopped dealing with the dollar outside, right? Say America beefing with all these people. Really beefing with all these people. Because all this stuff is fake. Then the dollar will have no value, and all y'all that's rich can take the dollar to the street and burn it. Because what you going to buy with it when no other country is doing business with you? I mean, I'll wait. This is kindergarten education. And y'all read all these cookbooks for what? To be psyched out again and again and again? I'm sitting here and watch y'all keep being psyched out. And y'all really think y'all so educated. When they gave you something to really dumb you down and to put you further and further in the back of the system. Where you would downplay each other. Then I watch y'all slaughter each other. Then I watch y'all call yourself Moors, Muslims, Christians, and all types of stuff. Now y'all stand in the corner with dresses on, set with tassels, and calling yourself the Hebrew Israelites. It's no such thing as no Israelites. It's Jews and Israel. Who is the Israelites? Because Jacob became Israel? That don't make you an Israelite. They make you sons of Jacob. What is the problem? But y'all too smart out here. That y'all caught up in all these isms. Socialism. Capitalism. Should I name the rest? Combine all of them together. Because all these definitions coincides with each other. What you find out when you read the dictionary, y'all, because y'all like to play this game and, oh, define this and define that, and think y'all really are saying something. The English dictionary, take that shit and burn it. Because all the definitions that you got in the English dictionary is false too. When you go into another country, go read it in Greek, go read it in French, go read it in German, go read it in man, wherever you go. You're going to find out that the definitions don't even say the same things. It was made up. The mathematics in the words only in English is quotation marks, question marks. You see it. But when you see Arabic, you see the mathematical symbols. Chinese, you see the mathematical symbols. But even when they use it in Spanish, it's the same as English. They still have markings. Them are your mathematical symbols. The question, when you read a book, they don't want to taught you this. It goes, and then some of them have a question mark. They want you to answer something, ask something. But what do y'all do? Y'all get lost. That's why you failed a lot of tests out here. Because you had to think like somebody else. What would they do? You know you wouldn't do it. But you had to think, well, what would they do? Yeah, to pass them. So you had to take your brain, stoop down to another level to bring forth understanding, to get a 78 or 90 or 100. It doesn't matter. You passed the test. See, when I was in school, I figured it all out. That was slavery. Preparing us for a system that will overcome us and we will not overcome it. Because all they was doing is teaching us, getting us ready to prepare ourselves to sign the application, to come out, and them to steal all our energy. And making us think it's about the wealth. Energy is wealth. Because without it, you cannot move. You cannot talk. You cannot do anything. See, I had to wake up and see what they was doing. I've been watching them for so long. Using my energy. And spreading my energy around. Long as I be a certain type of individual. It keep the world generating off the wrong things. So when I brought myself down and turned that energy off, now I'm sitting back watching everything collapse and it's falling apart. From this day forth, I snatch back all the energy I have given you. All of it from you people. Because y'all will bow to the Father. And y'all will no longer receive any energy anymore. For y'all have done too much wicked. And have not gave the Father his glory. Every time y'all spoke about faith, y'all try to bring in fear. I paid attention to your tactics all the way from a child to the stump I'm on right now today. I've been watching you going through doors, seeing how you've been treating my people. And some of my people that look like me playing the game right along with you. When people got out of line, I seen you assassinate the characters, even assassinate some of them. And you thought the day wouldn't come when you had to answer for it all. One thing I'm going to tell you all, and I left it in the words that I gave you before. The time is here. It's not coming, it is here. I told you all to repent, turn away from your evil ways, and I understood that evil has broke the charts. Now it is time for all to receive their rewards. I told you, everything in this world you was taught was a lie. You are a victim, caught up in the matrix, didn't unwind yourself, but got stuck in it. This is why you call the world a prison, because you keep having to do the same things over and over, because you didn't unplug yourself and understand that everything is coming after you. They come after you to steal energy, to make you believe in all these resources when you are the source yourself. Christ told you, Christ is anointed. That's what it means. And he said, you will do more works than me. But we must understand, long as you are stuck in the system, you will not be able to do the Father's work. I had to go through hell here on earth. I had to go through so much to really get understanding and to seek the truth. I owe the Father so much, and I can give him nothing but this flesh. But I'm going to tell y'all, stand on business. Do not stand with fear. We are faith beings. Fear is destruction. Faith is the Father. Give all the glory to the Father. But we will not back down anymore, or even fall for this gravy train they've been giving us. They've been feeding us scraps like dogs, trying to make us believe what they want us to believe. Remember, in all their movies, they put the great people in these Superman movies and all this. They made themselves special. But we don't look down on them for none of that. We must understand why it was done. None of us in this world is perfect. But they must bow for what they done. Not bowing to kiss a man's feet. They will bow and ask the Father for forgiveness. You have done things and went overboard. I am. We are all wrong. They're creations in the beginning. God didn't need help to create man. When it said, let us make man in our own image, they were already there, and the word us means more. God didn't have to be there, because when he made Adam and Eve, he made them alone. They were the first perfect things on earth, and that's where everything's supposed to came through, even though people was already here. If y'all can read, y'all will understand that it was people here. and he breathed in his lungs. See, remember, in the book of Ezekiel, it says that these dry bones, that don't mean people are dead. That's dead mentally. When they hear the word of Christ, they will rise, and they will rise to fight. Y'all didn't understand anything. Y'all missed everything and allowed these things to go over y'all head because people wanted to teach you so they could rob you out of your energy and rob you out of the wealth that you see today. And now these are the same people raising the price on you for rent. It's no white man. It's the people that look just like you. And all these people that came from different foreign lands been dragging y'all in the dirt for so long while y'all spending with them, and they've been showing y'all no love whatsoever. Because y'all became statistics, stuck in the matrix, wanting. And every time y'all want, a person that comes here for 3 years while y'all been here 30 years, they will get rich off of you. Remember what the Father said. Abraham, your children will be in a strange land, and people will get wealth off of them. In the story of Abraham, because everybody on earth is Abraham's child. So how y'all get with this black and white? When we had sex with all these generations, and that's how all these races has been born. But now we fight against each other. For what? For what cause? And then y'all make bombs to try to destroy the earth. Because when the awakening is what people are waking up and knowing the truth, y'all want to put them back to sleep. This is what these bombs are for. Y'all been lying for a long time and strategizing. I see all your books. I see you done got the 5 books out of Egypt. I see how y'all operate with vibrations. I see it all. See, our clothing causes lightning. Because sometimes when you put on certain clothes, you can shock yourself when you touch something. It shows you how electricity works. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. I tell you, all these museums are phony. Every last one of them. When I was a kid, I recognized that the stuff wasn't even real. They were lying to us about dinosaurs. They was lying to us about many things. But I do know the tallest man in the world at one time was only 5'9". That was the tallest person. Everything was shorter. But then when the other people came, they were much, much taller. Even 18 feet. And they still here. And they stay hidden. There are many things hidden in this planet. What y'all don't understand. Because if they showed themselves to you, you would probably freak out. Because you're looking for these things to be in space. Where is space? There's no space. You've never been in the outer world, outside of Earth. Nobody can calculate the size of the Earth, of this planet. All they can do is keep telling you lies, giving you windshield wipers so the rain won't get in your eyes, but you'll keep going for the same things. I'm only trying to walk you into the truth. And don't get up and write another cookbook about who was this violence and what type of violence this person did. All you're doing is helping them out with more influence. How do you help the devil out? This is how he runs the world. This is how he becomes God in the image of God. Because you enlightening them to all wickedness. But it's time to cleanse the planet. It has to be cleansed out. And y'all know the cleansing is coming. So no matter if you black, white, whatever you want to call yourself, the cleansing is coming. And y'all know exactly what y'all been doing. I will hear all you crying out. Change is coming. Praise the Father. It is about the Father's glory and none other. I want y'all to know the truth. I don't want to get too deep into it, but I think y'all will. This is just a study for y'all to go on a journey and test all these things. And it shouldn't take you that long to find that all of it's a lie. These people said they can put a rock in a machine and tell how many years that rock was here on Earth. And you people believe this. It is nothing they can test in this world to tell you how many years that these things has been on this planet. They found bones and told y'all these lies. And y'all really believe it. If you drop a bone in vinegar, what happens? You have acid rain come down all the time because germs goes up and it comes back down. What you think gonna happen in the bone? We threw chicken bones in the dirt. What did they turn? Then they turn whiter and then whiter and whiter and whiter. If we was made from dust, then dust we shall return. But these people got you so stupid that you believe something else. I'm just trying to walk you through and welcome you in so you can find your own truth. Be blessed, my brothers and sisters. Challenge. This is a challenge for the world. Take this challenge and destroy the others that's trying to push this belief.